Hello world, it's Birdo5, Qapla, and welcome to Sinema Saturday on Sunday. Yes, we are using the POTS calendar this week. We are doing Sinema Saturday on Sunday, and today it's Back to the Future 2. Back to the Future 2 won the poll. Back to the Future 3 has also won for next week. So we're going to do all three in a row. And there's a new poll out now. Right now, if you go to Birdo5 channel, you go to the community section on YouTube, you can find the poll for the movie that will be after we watch the Birdo5 trilogy, the Back to the Future trilogy. We get to pick the next movie. There's Blazing Saddles and UHF are up there. I think I took off. Did I take off Judge Dredd? I took off the two lowest voted movies. So Goonies is gone and something else is gone. I replaced UHF stayed. Blazing Saddles stayed. And I forget if Judge Dredd stayed or not, but I think it did. And then Anchorman. So you get to pick amongst those 5 for next week. Choose wisely. No, excuse me, not for next week, for the week after. Next week, it's already set in stone. Well, I mean, more or less. It's Back to the Future 3. But the week after, April 11th, that is still up in the air. And you guys can vote on that. So Jeff Franklin says, Qapla for Jeff Franklin. A little early. Cinnabon Bunny says hello. Welcome, Cinnabon Bunny. Actor says, when I do one of my sleep late Sundays on Monday, I get berated. Oh, the injustice. Well, I don't berate you, Hector, so I don't see why. In fact, it's very possible nobody would berate you any more at this point. Thomas Potts says hello. Hector says hi. Carlo Albany says hiya. Hope all is well. All is well for now. Thank you, guys. Mark Andy says hi. Carlo says remember the live chat. I have. Thank you. Richie Poole says it's Kristen Sinema Sunday. Hells yeah. Yes, Richie Poole, the esteemed Arizona Senator. Wow. Senator. Kristen Sinema. Who I had never known her name, but now I will never forget. Carlo liked, thank you, Carlo. Joseph says notification on the phone, but not the PC. Yeah, I didn't even get my own notification. Son of a bitch. Mamo pray got it. Oh, we got 18 here. It's not bad. I apologize for being late. I was honestly just listening to, because I had to stop listening to Anti-Tracker's stream earlier. So I had it on in the background as I caught up. It was just about over. It was close enough. And I was fighting with somebody online, which of course, there's no prizes for that. There's no winners in such things. Thomas says, Sinema Saturday on Sunday. You think I'm crazy. I didn't say you're crazy. You're just often wrong. Often wrong pots is what the colonists used to call you. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Let's mambo the night away. Mike Richards, I don't know if you saw my Picard review, episode 10 review. It dropped last night. It did very well overnight. I'm happy so far with the performance of the video. But at the end, I brought in the mambo music for the end of the video for the last 20 plus seconds, where it shows the end screen, the YouTube end screen. I figured we could use a little music there, so I put in a little bit of this mambo song. Actresses, of course it's fine. The 222 confirms all is well in the world. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Thank you, 47 Yorktown. Hello to you. Josh Street says, death to Karoga until Gollum, oh pray 5, gives back the crown to the rightful ruler, Sassy. Carlo enjoys the film, but comes for a bird of prey. He's ace. Oh, thank you, Carlo. Actor says, since it's a Sunday, are the tickets cheaper? Right, yes. Actor, half price. Half price on all tickets. Richie Pool says, yes, we are now using the POTS calendar. Thomas says, you could have done this yesterday. It's not like you talked to Anti-Tracker interviews. It's not like you talked at all in the Anti-Tracker interviews. I could have, Thomas, but then, nobody told her to call Mom. And don't answer it. Or answer it and just see who it is. It's up to you. You gotta slide it. No, now it's not up to you. Now it's not up to you. If it's for you, they'll leave a message. I mean, yeah, I didn't talk a lot in the stream because I didn't have a hell of a lot to say. But, if I had done it, then it would have been like competing with Anti-Tracker, and he's already on thin ice. Can't do that to him. Jeff Franklin says, blah. I am sorry, Jeff. Mark Andy says, so Italy is running out of money in people's pockets, and poop hits the fan. Meanwhile, Brazil is doing the opposite federally. Well, Italy has been running out of money for many, many years, so that's not particularly new. I'm surprised they had the money to get this far into it. I thought this would have wiped them out really quickly. Brazil, though, has a different climate, so they might not have as much to worry about. Surf Trictronics says, I had a bunch of videos, but you guys, Hollywood, and ignore schmucks like me now. Sorry, Surf. I've been watching most of your videos. Surf Trictronics has been posting surfing videos. Personally, Surf, I'd watch the videos more if you were pointing them more at the ladies than the waves. But I get it. You don't want to be that guy on the beach. But that was very beautiful. Beautiful waves. Surf Trictronics is out of Hawaii, so it's almost impossible for him to take a bad photo or video. Richie Poole says, Bird of Prey, what is this I heard about Sister O'Prey not getting the medication she needs? Is she okay? Richie, we should know better tomorrow. There's one medication. It's the medication that everybody wants right now, the malaria medication. She doesn't have malaria, and she doesn't have lupus, and she doesn't have rheumatoid arthritis. But she does have a less, she has an autoimmune issue that's not as bad as lupus, but it's also not good. And especially because she's pregnant, they gave her this medication. And basically, the pharmacies locally were out of the medication, and then some of the pharmacies that had it didn't want to give a prescription because you didn't have lupus or rheumatoid arthritis. And even some of the places that I was reading online, even some of the pharmacies that had it in stock were only giving it to COVID-19 patients. So, but she found a pharmacy. They claimed, she got an email today claiming a 3-month supply shipped. So hopefully she'll be good. If she gets that 3-month supply, she's out of the woods, at least till after the pregnancy. And by then, hopefully things are okay. Are you okay, Mama Gray? Okay, I'll get it up. Give me a second. Let me get Mama Gray's voicemail up for her. Okay, you just, you click on it.
I did, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
No, undo. There we go. Okay. So you can put it up to your ear and hit play, or you can hit the speakerphone and hit play. I just don't want to. It's 47 seconds, so I don't know. The arrow that points forward at the end, the little.
Okay, but it's got no. You see the speaker? Oh, I don't want it.
You don't want it on speaker.
Got it.
If it's nonsense, you can just delete it. Okay. Anyway, so that's what's going on, Richie. We think, hopefully, she has this supply. They claimed it shipped. That's a place she's never used before, so she's a little apprehensive. If that doesn't come through, she had one other place that claimed they would be able to hold the pills until tomorrow, but I don't know. It's very touchy. Everybody wants this medication. It's like the new gold. So, we'll see. However, worst case scenario, they say the medication stays in your system for quite a while, weeks, not days. So even if she didn't get a pill immediately, she should still be timed to find some alternate source. But that honestly has been our biggest issue, was Cisopre's medication. Second, he has been getting regular supplies of groceries, but Mama Prey got lucky. It looks like today for an Amazon delivery. What, tomorrow? The next day? Tomorrow morning, so maybe. Joseph says I would watch the BOP trilogy. Wow. Why would you watch that, Joseph? Thomas says, are you keeping Judge Dredd until it's picked? No, not till it's picked. I'll kick it out. Once it's the lowest, the two lowest movies in general I've been removing. So once it's in the lowest thing to remove, I'll remove it. Or I might just remove it if it goes so many weeks without being picked. I don't know. I haven't made deliberate set rules. Robert Hammer says Qapla bird and looks like Judge Dredd will win. That's really good. Well, I can't imagine we know what it's going to look like already, since it's only one day into the voting. Let me go check. I'm surprised. Are there even that many votes yet? In fact, I'll give a link. I will give a link for those who want it, assuming no one has done it already. My channel, community. Holy crap! Oh, Judge Dredd is winning with 48 votes. I have to say, I'm a little shocked. Judge Dredd only had 9 votes last. But it was up against something that had 3 votes and 6 votes. So it had 9, wasn't terrible. Right now, Blazing Saddles has 29% of the vote. UHF has 10% of the vote. And Judge Dredd has 48%. And Throw Mama from the Train has 10%. That was it. And Anchorman has 5%. Wow, I'm shocked everybody's in Judge Dredd kind of mood. But if there's still a lot of time for that to change. If you have a favorite, go ahead and vote for it. Remember, that's Judge Dredd 1995, the original, not the second, not the reboot. Josh Street says we need to make a movie starring Mama Prey, Sassy, and Bird of Prey called Throw Joe from the Train. Son of a bitch. Star Trek Nitpickers says word to Bird Qapla, Star Trek Nitpickers. I'm glad you are here, and I'm sorry if you've already left. Sorry it took this long to get to you. Obviously, I've been on a couple of tangents already, and it's good to see you. Check out Star Trek Nitpickers. He did a Picard video. It was very cool. All my days ran together. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. It was good. It was a good video. Actors is set in stone, more or less, because that's the vote. Yeah. Resolute Germ says, hello, everyone. Welcome, Resolute. Mark Andy says, the chat is legal 18. The chat is legal 18. I don't know what we're talking about, but you have to be 18 to chat. I don't think that's the rule, but it wouldn't bother me if it was. I used to care. I used to care about the rights of teenagers. I was like, I'm going to care when I become an adult. I'm going to fight because we, 14-year-olds, are people too, and we know what we're talking about. And then I became 22, and I realized all the 14-year-olds I knew were total idiots, except for my cousin. And I was like, F them. And they're still idiots somehow. I'm sorry. Except the noted exceptions who are, related to my viewers. You guys rock. But your friends, man, there's a problem. The problem's like Doc Brown says. The problem's with your kids, Marty. Your kids. Something's going to be done about your kids. I used to care. Hell, it was probably even older than 20. It was probably closer to 25, 30 that I started realizing what was going on. I don't blame them either. I blame their teachers. DJ Odyssey says, greetings all. Hail Bird of Prey. Hail Mount Prey. Hail DJ. Glad you are feeling good enough to come on the stream. Jeff Franklin says, often wrong Franklin. Well, I tell you, there's a lot of often wrong people. Actor says, DJ, how's your health? Indeed. Thomas says, Bird is a good person. Yep, I'm often wrong. Wow. Resolute says, Bird of Prey, your review was better than the episode. Oh, thank you, Resolute. DJ says, well, actor, I'm feeling 90% myself right now. Well, that's very cool. 90%'s not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Greetings, DJ Odyssey, says Richie Poole. DJ says to Richie Hale, how's little O'Prey Poole doing? Wow. Mike Richards says, yes, I caught our beloved Mambo at the end of the video. Well done. Thank you, Mike. Glad you enjoyed. Jeff, I was mostly the coronavirus roundtable. It was mostly coronavirus roundtable yesterday. Yeah, like Anti-Trigger said today, he wanted to talk about it. We tried to get that over with in the beginning, but obviously, listen, it's the topic of the day. It's hard not to talk about it. Actor says, since the ticket was half price, I could buy Mama Prey, cotton candy, and Sassy a branded chocolate. No, dogs are not allowed to eat chocolate. Chocolate is poisonous to dogs. So I will grant you, we had a dog before Sassy, long time ago as a kid, and she ate everything. We didn't realize certain things were poisonous, and I don't think it really bothered her. I think we just got lucky. But you can't give dogs chocolate. You can't give dogs raisins. You can't give dogs grapes. Those are or avocado pits. You can give them avocado. But yeah, you're not supposed to give them garlic or onion. I mean, Jesus Christ, our first beagle ate nothing but garlic and onion. Well, not. Yeah, I don't think she ever had dog food. It was just human food. She'd have leftover of our dinner and stuff. Chinese food. She ate everything. She went 14, 15 years too, which for a beagle is a pretty decent age for a beagle. Yeah, she used to pick the broccoli out of the Chinese food. Surf Trictronics says, Bird, I'm nervous now about my happy snacks. I don't know what your happy snacks are, Surf, but I wouldn't worry too much. DJ says hi to Mama Pray. Jeff, I'm sorry when we were talking about the virus. John Street says, #1 sci-fi is gone. Wait, who is that anyway? All I remember I was Bird of Prey going back to the 1950s and him coming back. What? John Street says, #1 sci-fi is gone. Wait, who is that anyway? All I remember was Bird of Prey going back to the 1950s and him coming back. Carlo is sending love and he wants Judge Dredd. Well, it looks like you'll get your wish. Actor says, I want it too, but the good one, Dredd 3D. Well, no, that's not the good one. Thomas says, at least that crap movie, Anchorman, won't win. Well, I didn't expect it would. Actor says, Potts is in troll mode, I see. Tubian says, Bird of Prey, how about Explorers? What, like Ford Explorers? Or a movie Explorers? I've never heard of a movie Explorers. Josh Street says, which Judge Dredd? 1995 Judge Dredd. Thomas says, don't forget to write in vote. There's no write-in votes. Not Ryan Johnson says, Ecta, when is Thomas Potts not in troll mode? Red Zeus says, Bird of Prey open to getting Judge Dredd 95. Judge Dredd 95 is the really good one. That's the one I have, Resolute. I did not like the 2012 Judge Dredd. If it doesn't have Sylvester Stallone in it, it's not Judge Dredd. LDG Pixel says, Qapla, I don't think I'm gonna make it to test a stream tonight. I don't know, maybe. What test stream tonight? LDG, why wouldn't you make it? If you're tired, man, I understand. I just hope you're okay. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I didn't listen to all of Anti-Tricker's streams, so maybe I'm not sure what the test stream tonight is supposed to be. Resolute used to care about kids too, then he realized he hates kids. I know. Joseph says 14-year-olds are dumb, but so are some 44-year-olds. That is also true. Age does not, and so are some 50 and 60 and 70, 80, 90 somethings. Yeah, age doesn't fix dumb, but it does. It's harder to live longer the dumber you are. So I think it does. The number of dumb people does get less with age, but it doesn't eliminate. Actor says, if millennials weren't enough, now we have the Zoomers, the one spring breaking in the middle of the pandemic. Joe says, damn it, you're just done, son of a bitch. Damn it, you just done? No, we didn't start, Joe. We didn't start. DJ says, no, Joe hasn't even started. Thank you, DJ. Tubian says, Bird of Prey, no, don't throw Joe from the train. How dare anyone say that? He's our dear leader. Thank you, yes. And Joe Louse says, phew. Don't worry about it. Anyway, guys, I am 16 seconds paused into the movie on the Universal logo. So let's get ready. Get your movie up. I've heard it's on Netflix. I didn't confirm. I've got my own copy. But pause it 16 seconds in, and in a couple minutes we will get started and hit play. Bird missed the Hector says. Oh, Richie's gonna vote for throw Mama from the train. Actor says Bird missed the joke about Sassy's branded chocolate chips. Oh, not turned. Oh, I got it. Sassy makes the chocolate chips. she doesn't eat the chocolate chips. I see. Yeah. Yeah, that's a Turdistan joke. Mike Richards is DJ. It's the DJ. It's the DJ. Ha! Actor, Surf says, how has the hookup to the interview movie? Who has the hookup to the interview movie stars? PJ from Orville Nation. He's the one who's behind all the celebrity interviews. Very, very nice guy, PJ. DJ Odyssey says, hey to Mike Richards. Thomas says, there's a write-in. Fine, Thomas. You can have a write-in vote. I'll look at whoever gets written in. Sure I will. Josh Reed says, what bird just said he went through 14 beagles? No, I didn't go through 14 beagles a year. I said my first beagle lasted 14 or 15 years. Mortimus Maximus says, I vote for Dread. Greetings, Bird of Prey. Very cool, Mortimus. Qapla. Richie Pools is Bird of Prey. You really have to see the movie Explorers. It's awesome. Robert Picardo, River Phoenix. Explorers. I have never even heard of it. DJ says, I vote for UHF or I unsub. Lol. You know, DJ, I don't want to influence the vote. But I had hoped next week would either be UHF or Blazing Saddles. Which is funny because the last 3 weeks I had hoped it would be Judge Dredd. But, so it looks like we're headed towards Judge Dredd, which is fine. But I was in the mood for a comedy. So, I'm sure we'll get one soon enough. And if, you know, I will abide by the vote. Okay, and I reserve the right to break a tie, but short of that, I promise to abide by the vote for this next week. And whatever the votes are, the vote is. Richie Pools is Bird of Prey. You really have to. I read that. Actor says, a Judge Dredd that shows his face is not Judge Dredd. I disagree. Richie Poole says UHF sucks. Richie Poole. How, Richie? How? It's hilarious. Josh Street voted for Blazing Saddles. I gotta tell you, Richie Poole, Sisso Prey loves UHF too. Thomas says Wikipedia to Explorers. Okay. Josh Street says UHF, you may have to be stoned or drunk or both. I never have to be. I thought it's hilarious. Resolute Germ says Bird of Prey, like a wise man once said, you can't fix stupid. That is true. Joe Lau says, oh, good morning, chat. Oh, good morning, bird. Mom up, pray. Sissa pray. Sassy baby, oh, pray. Thank you. DJ says, why would someone want to throw Mama Pray off the train? I don't know. Thomas, no, they say throw Mama off the train, or throw Mama from the train, the movie. Yeah, throw Mama from the train. Some people were confusing it with Mama Pray. Thomas is DJ so Bird can remain in power. No, that's not how it's going to be. No, it's not. Nothing to do with Anti-Tracker. And Richie Poole changes his mind, says UHF is awesome. Okay, yeah, we're going to hit play. We're going to get this started. Guys, girls, women, men, invited, androgynous species. Go ahead and get your video players ready. Let me go here. We're at 16 seconds in. Hector's chocolate chips are melting. 5, 4. Oh shit! Abort! I've got to mute the audio. I have to mute the audio. There we go. Okay. We're trying this again. 16 seconds in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. We had failure to launch. Okay, we're about 3 seconds behind when I said play. So pause it for 2 seconds and hit play. It'll catch back up. A Robert Zemeckis film just came up. Marty just sees his truck, and there's ugly Jennifer. Poor Jennifer. I miss old Jennifer. Act like you haven't seen me in a week. And he says he hasn't. And there's his parents. Everything's good. Everything's great. It's better than good. Oh no, the doc is back. They had to reshoot this entire scene because they couldn't get the actress back. Marty. Back to the Future. I need fuel, Mr. Fusion. Get in the car. I mean, like, what is his rush? Why didn't he just give him a day? I mean, what do we become, assholes or something? No, you and Jennifer are fine. It's your kids. It's your kids, Marty. Something's gonna be done about your kids. And Jennifer just gets in the car, doesn't ask any questions. Don't have enough roads where we're going. We don't need roads. Biff. No. Flying DeLorean. Boom. And it still has burning tire trails. The hell is going on here? Back to the Future Part 2. That's not Trump, Carlo. Actors as those glasses could look pimpin' on a Romulan Vulcan, yeah. It's not Boris either. So we get this whole flying through the clouds effect. I guess we're supposed to imagine we're in the DeLorean flying through the clouds, even though at no point does the DeLorean ever do any type of flying like this. Richie says Biff is definitely Trump. Well, if Trump had a book that told him the future, he seems to have made a few wrong bets if he had something that tells him the future. There we go. He's on the wrong side of the road. Well, wait, it's not a road. Taxi cabs. Oh, there are taxi cabs in Star Trek Picard. "4:29 p.m. What the hell happened to the sun?" Does it really get that dark in Hill Valley in October? I don't know how to tell you this, Jennifer. You're in Time Machine. And this is the year 2015? Wow, remember how long in the future that sounded? Now it's in the past. Surf says, can you imagine the horror of drunk drivers piloting flying cars? That's why there's never going to be any. Sleep inducing alpha rhythm generator, aka, I don't even want to say it. Thomas says it's raining. I know it's raining, but even in the rain, it shouldn't be that dark. They still got the Kiwanis and Lions Club. And I do like that the license plate's a barcode. Wait 5 more seconds. Ah, there we go. Somebody turned off the rain machine. Too bad the post office is as efficient as the weather service. John Street says Bird of Prey, Back to the Future was off by 1 year and the Cubs winning the World Series. Yes! Only 1 year. A rejuvenation clinic. Added 30 or 40 years. Like, honestly, does it even look any different? The future. I gotta check this out. No, you can't check it out. Yeah, rich rock star, Marty. Keep dreaming. Why in the future is everything in a cylinder? Oh. Wow. And we still don't have real power laces. Not like the BS they tried to give us. Is that rubber? All the kids in the future wear their pants inside out. Why would you take her out of the car? Is she not safe in the car? It seems like the car is the safest place for her. Yes, let's just put her on this box of garbage. Order a Pepsi. Here's a 50. See, Anti-Trigger was right about the hyperinflation. Tell him you're out. You're not interested. Then leave. Why didn't Doc Brown just kidnap the son for an hour and then he'd be out? Youth jailed. Martin McFly Jr. arrested. 2 hours tried, convicted. The Justice Department works swiftly in the future now that they abolished all lawyers. We should have been so lucky. We should have been so lucky. This one event starts a chain reaction that destroys the entire family. He's late. Around the corner, Cafe 80's guy named Griff, just say no. That Biff's got a few short circuits in his bionic implants. Yes, it is Jaws. Jaws 12, if I'm right, or 14. Let's see. Those don't look like 2015 cars, not at all. Is the clock tower broken again? It looks burnt. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad copy. Welcome to Texco. Yeah, Jaws 19. Jaws 19. Wow. Remember in the 1980s, that was impressive holographic technology. Of course, the shark still looks fake. Hover conversion. Cafe 80s. For only $39, $9.99, $9.99. How does he have the money to buy the sports almanac and a Pepsi? Yes, likes the mini skirts. The clock tower was never fixed. Oh, that poor lady was giving out the things and they never got the clock tower fixed. Oh, this does not age well. Beep, 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 beef. Oh, Michael Jackson taking the order. Wow. Wow, poor Ronald Reagan. He was still alive when they did this. Joseph's future Marty. Oh my God. Wow. All he wants is a Pepsi. How convenient. How convenient. Hey, McFly. Joseph's bird prey future Marty has the same fingerprint. Yeah. Biff, you're Marty Jr. Must be. Hello, McFly. Must. The old man. Mr. Loser. Loser with a capital L. Not talking about George. His kid, Marty. The man who took his life and flushed it completely down the toilet. Why wouldn't Doc Brown fix Marty's life if he's going to fix everybody else's? Okay. Griff just calls me Grandpa for his health. What is he paying him for? Say hello to your grandma for me. McFly, don't go anywhere. You're next. Oh, it's an old video game. They got it working. They just had to hit the reset button in the back. I'll show you, kid. You didn't have to put a quarter in. He killed 3 Mexicans. You use your hands. It's like a baby's toy. How did Doc Brown not stop the kid? His shoes unbelted. Wow. Have you made a decision? Might be a little bit dangerous. Wow. Are you in or are you out? I'm not sure that I should. I should discuss it with my father. Wrong answer! Wrong answer, McFly! Keep pedaling. What the hell are they pedaling for? Exercise? Services, remember those stupid hoverboards a few years back? Yes. The little wheels and they'd explode randomly. The answer's no, Griff. What are you, deaf and stupid? Aw. Chicken. The guy's got a little soundboard on him. Chicken! Nobody. And he's getting electrocuted. Wow. It didn't work. Little girl, I need to borrow your hoverboard. Do. He's on a hoverboard. Resolute says Bird of Prey is much nicer about recruiting for his criminal endeavors. Indeed. Well, I don't have criminal endeavors, so I recruit for legitimate opportunities. Let's get that straight. And no is a perfectly acceptable answer. You don't want to be part of it, well, you can always find someone else. Oh, look, a Jeep. See, this is why this movie's good. Another Jeep to the rescue. There's something very familiar about all this. No, it just happens that the Jeep has this thing to pull people from behind. Because all Jeeps are set up like that. Oh, can't. You can't. Hoverboards don't work on water unless you've got power. I think he's pretty close. I think he can figure out how to make it. And Yosef says your version is slower than the European Blu-ray version. I am sorry, Yosef. Goddamn different frame rates. The Jeep is going at its max speed, 20. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Batter up! Why did he need to take his whole gang with him for this? I also think that they flew a lot further than gravity would have allowed. Buttheads. Police came quick. Drying mode. Jeff, how can you be angry watching Back to the Future 2? Talk. Keep it. She's got a pit bull now. $100 and save the clock tower. It's an important historical landmark. Lightning struck that thing 60 years ago. Against Miami. 100 to 1 shot. Wish I could put some money on the Cubbies. Marty didn't even know what he was looking at when he saw that almanac. It's got a dust jacket. Dust repellent paper. A dust buster. Maybe hide your book. Flying Delorean. He hasn't seen one of those in 30 years. How about the fact that you didn't stop Marty? You didn't stop Marty Jr. That was your only job. The sleep inducer, he used it on Jennifer. There wasn't enough power. Look at Biff in the background. Youth jailed to gang jailed. USA Today is there to take the photo. I was framed. Gelogia machine? Let's get Jennifer and go home. What's the harm in bringing back a little info on the future? Well, guess what? The perils in the promise. Perhaps even answer that universal question, why? What? What's wrong with making a few bucks on the side? I'm gonna put this in an easily... Great Scott! Police have Jennifer. Age 47. Jeff Franklin says, why ask why? To take them home. Police are very nice to take people home. It's almost like Marty should have ran back there and said, oh, it's my mom, I'll take her home. And prevented all this from happening. Just once, I'd like somebody to warn that if something happens and it destroys the universe, and it happens, that it actually destroys the universe. Is that too much to ask? I sure hope we find Jennifer, be sure she finds herself. And this stays here. All that stuff said at the top of their voice in the middle of a public street where any old man with a grudge could have been listening. So Doc Brown invented a time machine. How big is Hill Valley or Hilldale? A breeding ground for Tranks, Lobos, and Zipheads. Wow. You got a little tranked, but I think you can walk. Be careful in the future. Have a nice day, Mrs. McFly. The Scenery Channel. I want that channel. It's basically YouTube. The house buzzer looks suspiciously like HAL 9000. I get married. Chapel of Love. Mom. Not you, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm talking to the movie. There's no doorknobs. Why are there no doorknobs? There's a doorknob on that door. Wow. Grandma Lorraine. Grandpa threw his back out again. Oh. I brought pizza for everyone. Who's going to eat all that? Old Jennifer usually gets home around now. This window's still broken. And the screened man, repairman, called Daddy a chicken. Daddy threw him out of the house. Can't let him think I'm chicken. The Rolls Royce accident. Surf says Doomcock is having a 1.5 million sub celebration. Wow, 150,000. Yeah. Richie Bulls with 150,000 subs, but that is still pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I must say, unfortunately, I can't be there because of this, but I'll go if he's still doing it after this stream. But congratulations to Doomcock. $174.50. Be careful, old man. It's a rough neighborhood. Richie Bulls' Anti-Trigger just posted a video too. Doomcock and Anti-Trigger are both trying to undermine Bird of Prey 5. Anti-Trigger posted his review of Picard episode 10, which, you know, you can wait. You can wait to watch it. It'll still be there tomorrow. That's true. Maybe. Channels 18, 24, 63, 109, 37, and the Weather Channel. It's funny that even in 1984, they knew it was going to be a 16:9 aspect ratio on future televisions. It's not the 4:3 ratio. King of the castle, lord of the manor. What the hell is this? Damn kids. Richie Bulls' Anti-Hero just posted a video. Oh, I read that. Automatic dog, flying dog walker. Joe Lau says it's all good. Your channel is way better. Thank you, Joe. I am still watching. I'm going to mute the mic for a minute. I'll be right back. You know why. You know why. Oh, I love this scene. Hydrate level 5. Damn, level 4. What if the Jits is monitoring? That sounds a little racist. I called him chicken. Called him chicken. Here's my card. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. AT&T, what the hell's that? McFly! Oh no. Oh no. He was monitoring the scan. Got terminated. It wasn't my fault. The needles. There's a sting operation. Read my fax, cause fax is still something. He'll try to play music again. It's a joke fax. I gotta give Biff credit for knowing how to return the time machine to the exact time and place he borrowed it. If only he didn't leave part of his cane in the car. He'd have had a perfect plan. At least Biff is suffering. The Old West. The other great mystery of the universe. Women. I love how he just does the time travel in the middle of the highway. Because they're so used to seeing it happen. Convince her it's all a dream. Could be for a few minutes. Could be a couple hours. Better bring some smelling salts. Because everybody's got smelling salts, right? She'll be fine. He doesn't remember bars being on the windows. A lot of graffiti. Lots of graffiti. Jaws reaches bird of prey. Don't you mean if only Anti-Tracker didn't leave a piece of his walker? That's true. Wouldn't that be a little suspicious? And I guess there's no cell phones yet, so what could he really do? Ah! Oh my god! Freeze, sucker! You got trouble. What are you doing here with my daughter? Get him, Dad! You're damn right you made a mistake. You keep running, sucker. I ain't selling you here. We ain't gonna be terrorized. Wow. Wow. How far could the doc have gotten before realizing this was not the right 1985? Oh my god. That's not a good Kurogan neighborhood. This is a par for the course Turtistani neighborhood. It's gotta be the wrong year. Oh, here's something that'll give me the date. October 26th, 1985. Can't be. Drop it. So you're the son of a bitch who's been stealing my newspapers. Mr. Strickland, it's me. It's Marty McFly. You know me from school. You look like a slacker. I am a slacker. You gave me detention last week. Last week? The school burned down 6 years ago. You had 6 seconds to get off my porch with your nuts intact. Oh, random drive-by. Wow. Wow, Marty got up really quickly from that drive-by. They were a little far away for that shotgun. You lead slackers. Watch week. Who is he? Josh Street says, oh look, some bird of prey sidewalk art on the ground. That's not sidewalk art. Joseph says, if you saw me, you would be disgusted. Munching on tomatoes. Yeah, probably would. I was just munching on some pretzels, though, so you probably heard. What was that, Tank? This is like Free Cloud, but without the technology. Biff Tannen's Pleasure Paradise. The Biff Tannen Museum. The one and only. The Tannen family. Buford Mad Dog. Tannen, fastest gun in the West. Biffco. Gambling legalized. God bless America. Oh. Third time's the charm. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way. Never got that voice that says the easy way after getting bopped on the head. Mom, is that you? You've been asleep for almost 2 hours, Marty. Had a horrible nightmare. Oh, you're safe and sound. Back on the good old 27th floor. Yes, it's me, Marty. You're so big. She can call room service. It's your father. They're supposed to be in Switzerland, you little son of a bitch. Marty's your kid, not mine. He's a butthead just like his old man was. Don't you dare speak that way about George. He's not even half the man he was. Throw her to the ground. You want to take a poke at me? Oh, punches him right in the stomach. Oh. She's leaving. Who's going to pay for your clothes and your jewelry and your liquor and your cosmetic surgery? I won't only cut off you, I'll cut off your kids. Dave's probation's be revoked. We have all 3 of your kids behind bars, like your brother Joey. One big happy jailbird family. Oh, Biff, you win. I'll stay. I'll be back up here in an hour, so you better not be. Wow. I had it coming. He's my husband. He takes care of all of us. He deserves our respect. Respect your husband? What? How you be your husband? How could you leave Dad for him? Leave Dad? Are you feeling alright? No. It must have hit you hard this time. Where's my father? Where's George McFly? Marty? George, father. In the same place he's been for the past 12 years. Oak Park Cemetery. Because running to the cemetery was actually that necessary to see the grave in person. You couldn't take her word for it. Carlos's Team America would be a good film after Judge Dredd. You know, Carlo, I tried watching Team America a few times. As much as I love South Park, I couldn't get into Team America. I mean, we could try it again, but I don't think it's going to be on the short list. Doc Brown found him. When he learned about his father, he figured he'd come here. That's weird. You know what happened? He knows. Went to the public library. He broke in. Carlos says you are American, so it might not be for you. Nah, the lab's an awful mess. There you go, Einstein. The kind continuum has been disrupted. Isn't Doc lucky that it's still standing? It didn't burn down. It's not full of squatters. God damn it, Marty. Stop pulling pages out of perfectly good books. The bag, it was in there. The receipt was still in there. It was in the time machine. Along with Biff's cane. Joseph says, I am voting for Never Ending Story, Bird. Put it on the list. No, Never Ending Story is nowhere near going on the list. Biff's got the sports book, went back in time, and gave it to himself in the past. Biff made his first million in 1958. He stole his idea. And Marty says it's his fault. No, actor, Human Centipede is certainly not going to be on the list. This is why the time machine must be destroyed after we fix all this. So we go back to the future. No, you can't go to the future. Because if we travel into the future, it will be this future, this timeline, in which Biff is corrupt and powerful, married to your mother, and this happens. How does he know? How does he know? The only place to fix it is in the past. The exact date and specific circumstances of how young Biff got his hands on it. He'll ask him. Josh Streets' the big question is, why does everything revolve around the day Marty goes back in time, aka when Doc Brown comes up with time travel? It's a good question. Wow, he throws the remote control in. Surf says you should live watch all the Mad Max movies. Uh-oh. Gray's Sports Almanac. You heard him, girls. Party's over. Start talking. What else you know? Sure, I'll tell you how, where, and when. Why not? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, like it shouldn't. Sit down. November 12th, 1955. That was the day of the famous Hill Valley lightning storm. You remember your history. Very good. Never forget that sad day. Just picture my car up because he rolled it in a drag race. He said, "No, you got it from you drove into a manure truck." His father told him before he died. That's crazy. Old Concha with a cane shows up. Says he's his relative, distant relative. How'd you like to be rich? He lays this book. Why do you need to touch it? Doesn't matter. No catch, just keep it a secret. Surf says the new Planet of the Apes trilogy, The Stupid Flu. He told me one more thing. Someday, crazy wild eight scientist or kid may show up asking about the book. And if that ever happens. Huh. Never thought it would be you. Biff, you're forgetting one thing. What the hell is that? How did that stick in the chair? You did, you little son of a bitch. What did he press? Yeah. The elevator. If you're saying we should watch the new trilogy of Planet of the Apes, those movies are too new. I'm trying to keep the movies, what did I say, 15 years? 15 years and older, I think. I just don't want to do too modern stuff. It feels a little more risky. Wow, going up to the roof and there's nowhere to go. How shocked am I? Suicide be nice and neat. Lead poisoning. What about the police? I own the police. Besides, they couldn't match the bullet that killed your old man. It's poetic justice. Two McFlys with the same gun. He jumped. Idiot. Wow. We gotta go back to 1955. All of Charlie Chaplin's movies? No, I'm sure Charlie Chaplin is a talented entertainer, but I could not sit through all of his movies. Actors' Bird is really enjoying playing the Biff part. It's making me nervous. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's a solid one. Surf. Debbie Does Bayside. I don't think that exists. Jennifer and Einstein will be fine. What if we don't succeed? We must succeed. Or, and I'm just saying, you kill Biff. And you don't have to worry about this happening. Immoral Technique says Men in Tights, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I love that movie. I'll put that on the list. I don't know how, if it'll be next time, but yeah, definitely Robin Hood, Men in Tights. That belongs on the list. Spaceballs belongs on the list eventually, sure. That too. History of the World Part 1. We can put on, you do it all Mel Brooks week, maybe. You'll have to pick a Mel Brooks movie. Maybe 4 Mel Brooks movies and 1 non-Mel Brooks, just in case everybody hates them. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, says Surf. I just don't have a copy of that one, but I gotta look for one. Reggie Bulls' Bird of Prey, do a train theme. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Throw Mama from the Train. And Silver Streak. Silver Streak I've never seen. There's a train, what is it? Tornado? Nuclear tornado train or something? I'm going to get my car, Grandma. Wow, shut up, you old bag. Give us our ball back. What an asshole. Is this your ball? You want it back? Wow. Wow, what a dick. Mr. Sandman, give us a dream. Carlos's Bird of Prey, that's a good idea to choose an actor or actress, so we choose from one of their movies each week. Maybe. It seems like a lot of work. Serves as Bird of Prey, oh my God, Raising Arizona. It's been such a long time since I've seen that. It was horseshit. The manure. He remembers that. To be honest, for $300, he should get a case. Looky what we have here. Wow. Take a long walk off a short pier. It's funny. It's a screen door on a battleship. She's going with Calvin Klein. No, it's not okay. You're going with me, you understand? When are you going to get it through your thick skull, Lorraine? You're my girl. Even if you had $1 million, you wouldn't be his girl. Yes, you will, Lorraine. It's meant to be. So that's a lot like Anti-Tracker yelled to Mrs. Anti-Tracker. Although he didn't promise to get $1 million. Get the hell out of my car, old man. You want to marry that girl? I can make it happen. Just get in the car, butthead. Who are you calling butthead? Butthead. How do you know how to do that? Nobody can start this car but me. Get in the car. Today's your lucky day. Carlos's Bird of Prey trilogy carryover. Groundhog Day. Joe, wow, we gotta wait that till actual Groundhog's Day. Resolute's Bird of Prey. Can we negotiate getting Spaceballs to the top of the list? Galaxy Quest. Yes, Galaxy Quest. Here's the problem. There are like 4 movies I want to do immediately. Galaxy Quest, Spaceballs, UHF, and Blazing Saddles. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Just leave, you idiot. Make like a tree even. Sound like a damn fool. Yeah, let me show you. Fourth 11, only 18 seconds to go. What are you, deaf? He just said it was over. $19-17. He was right. Where are we? The Naked Gun movies? Yeah, Naked Gun movies. Carlos is whom? If someone did a super chat worth calling a bribe, I think Bird of Prey could get a film to the top of the list. Well, not for next week. Next week is already Back to the Future 3. I would advise against the super chat as a bribe because I can't promise. I can't promise I'd accept the bribe. And I'd have no way of giving back the super chat. Services never do a 2001 Space Odyssey because everyone falls asleep. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yo, Bird of Prey, make an executive decision and create a list. Well, that's what I think I'm going to do for the following week, is only create the movies I really want to see. Then you'll have to vote for something I like. Carlos' Bird of Prey after Judge Dredd. Let's do a list of your favorites. Well, we're getting pretty close, Carlo. Mr. Lundell's Bird of Prey. Heck yeah. Those movies in the order you want to do them. Thank you, Mr. Lundell. Reggie's Bird of Prey. When you do UHF, you should co-host with Sister O'Prey. Well, I don't know. It's going to be a long time before I think I can co-host. Although, honestly, I guess if we did it through StreamYard, maybe we could get Sis O'Prey on to co-host. I saw how Loki did his yesterday on StreamYard, and I was trying to figure out how I could do it with the Sinema Saturday graphic, but bring on other people who maybe wanted to talk during the video. So I'm working on some option like that to do Sinema Saturday with guests on the line. Papa loves Mambo. Mama loves Mambo. Those little toy walkie-talkies don't work that far. Josh eats his Bird of Prey. How much to put Blazing Saddles at the movie for next week? But next week is Back to the Future 3. It's settled. That one is settled. The first one not settled is April 11th, and I would suggest getting people to vote. Get people to vote for it by any means necessary. I'm not going to overthrow the vote. The other self, this could get heavy. Don't let the other self see you. Five-eighths, don't you mean three-quarters? Yeah, you're right. Resolute Germ says, what's Sis O'Prey's price? We'll start a fund. Sis O'Prey's price to what? To co-host? I don't know. You'd have to ask her. Joseph says, I would totally talk over the movie. Well, I talk over the movie all the time. Josh says, oh, Bird, how much to change DS9 Wednesday to Blazing Saddle Wednesday? No, we start season 3 of Deep Space Nine this week. I don't know. Maybe we can find a day and do Blazing Saddles separate from Sinema Saturday. Maybe we do Sinema Saturday and Sinema Sunday this upcoming weekend. I don't know. We can work with something like that. Carlo would still like to see one of Mama Prey's favorite movies. I understand, Carlo. The problem is Mama Prey would have to watch it with her headphones sitting at her computer. And I don't think that's comfortable for her to do for 2 hours. Richie Bulls' Bird of Prey, no more than one co-host per movies. Otherwise, the conversation quickly derails into side chatter. That's always a risk. Jeff Franklin says, I think the future version of Doc is saving Marty throughout Back to the Future 2 and 3. I know that that's a popular theory. Thomas Potts is confirmed Bird of Prey doesn't let Mama Prey watch movies. That's not confirmed. Resolute Germs is Bird of Prey. What type of corrupt crime boss are you? Turning down bribes. You know what? People can bribe me. I'm just not promising I'm going to act on those bribes. If you want to bribe me, I will take the money. I just want you to understand that I'm under no obligation to act. Right. There's no way he made that jump without him hearing it. Resolutes is Bird of Prey. What type of corrupt crime boss are you? Turning down. I read that. Number one, sci-fi is Bird of Prey. I'm not feeling well, so I just appreciate what you're doing. Well, thank you, number one, sci-fi. And Biff says he doesn't know what alcohol smells like because he's too young to drink. One day I'll have you right where I want your detentions. Lager. Actress is Bird of Prey. He was talking He was talking in the rear seat. Biff didn't hear him. I think he's partially deaf. That could be. Mr. Strickland. And Joseph just finished the first pound of cherry tomatoes. What's this beeping going on outside? Ouch. Let's just throw the cups on the floor. An actor says, number one, he was taking the rear seat, and after Biff didn't hear him, I think he's partially deaf. So basically, he didn't record his sent message to his wife. I blew it, Doc. I blew it. Surf says Bird of Prey. When you do a live stream with 21 people watching, does that count as 21 watch hours? If they watch for the full hour, then yes, it does. It counts as 21 watch hours. The thing is, once you make it unlisted, then it doesn't count. Josh reads his bird. Too bad I can't email you a sirloin steak. They look great on the grill. Oh, Josh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that looks good. There's George. George gets the right woman. What's CPR? Shut up, he didn't take his wallet. Guys, what's that? Jeff hasn't had a good steak in about a year. You know, Jeff, I think I could use a good steak. Surf only has 3,400 watch hours to go. Just Surf, it's the subscribers. Once you get to the 1,000 subscribers, the watch hours are pretty easy to get. In fact, I personally wouldn't even worry about watch hours. Just worry about the subscribers. How do you get up on stage? You've got to stop it at all costs without being seen by yourself or your parents. He went that way. I think he took your wallet. I think he took his wallet. That's hilarious. Miss Londell says, what's wrong with Marty's guitar? I don't think it's his guitar. I think it's his lack of fingers. He probably should have learned to play the saxophone. Or trumpet. Mike Richardson's intelligence is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Well said. This is all way too complicated. They should have just came back and killed Biff. Problem solved. Jeff Franklin, Joseph Patrick says that Jeff Franklin, get some horse steak. Oh my God, no. And that is illegal in most places here. Mr. Lundell's is Bird of Prey. What's wrong with the Marty guitars? Nothing. Joseph's Bird of Prey is eating. No, not germ eating. Might be a little new for you guys. The kids are going to love it. The actor says this video is way too complicated. Bird of Prey, a lover of simpler complications. Well, it is true. I do like simple over complex. But I think I got a pretty good idea of what I'm doing here. That was very interesting music. Let's have it out, you and me, right now. What's the matter? Where are you going? Chicken? That's it, isn't it? Nothing but little chickens. Actress's Bird of Prey, how you play your games tells a different story. An actor says this is way too complicated. Bird of Prey, lover of simple enough games. Well, it is true. I do love me a quick starting, easy to use game. What about all of these hits? All of these hits Marty has taken. Surely they're going to take their toll on something. Eventually. Yeah, you failed. You failed, Marty. You had one job. You couldn't even do it right. Severe thunderstorms headed for Hill Valley. Ah, shit. You guys, what's your time? What time are you on at the movie? I accidentally clicked. Oh, wait, never mind. I got my own copy. 1 hour and 30:47. An hour. Western Union. Oh, that's 9 minutes too fast. Sorry, guys. 131.27. 132. Okay, I'll pause it for 40 seconds. 10 seconds. You guys keep watching. I'm going to be hitting play again at 1 hour 32 minutes. There we go. There we go. Biff is trying to get him off his car. Mr. Lundell says, what's wrong with... I read that. Actors' Bird of Prey, how to play your game. How you play a game tells a different story. I think I read that. He also says he might get Parkinson's in later years. Wait, yeah. John's Bird of Prey, that isn't Marty. That's a T-600 Marty Terminator. I believe that. Actor says this movie is actually lacking diversity and representation, and it's great. Plus, we had a black guy. We had the grandson of the former mayor turned hover conversion specialist. Actor says Bird is falling asleep. I am a little. Weston Houston says Bird just went back to the future. Actor says it's Joe Bidening it. Bird is sniffing his computer. I am not sniffing my computer. I did get a bit of a tired spell. Marty is trying to hoverboard himself in front of Biff's car. Wow, I don't even know what that's a picture of. I'm trying hard, Marty. Do. Oh, he went into the manure again. This is the worst scene. Manure! I hate manure. What's he doing? Oh, he's being sent down. He's got the book. Good. Burn it. Maybe it's fire-resistant paper, too. Not Joe Bidening it. Edgar says Time Cop will be pissed. Now we'll see if Biff's card matchbooks turned from the casino to auto detailing. George McFly murdered to George McFly honored. The timelines have changed. Everything's back to normal. And Emmett Brown commended instead of committed. Yeah, of course Jennifer's okay. Oh no. Almost bought the farm. Maybe you should have made it, I don't know, impenetrable to lightning? And he's gone. Where in the world is Doc Brown? Actually, where in time is he? You're not gonna get him on the little transmitter. Actor says the word would be impervious. Thomas says, wait, your name is Joe and your YouTube name begins with a B. So you are Joe Biden. That's not how it works. Resolution Bird is nowhere as bad as Biden. Biden uses his serious medical issues and should be in memory care facility. He's gone. Doc's gone. Marty is in 1950 something. The year of the Under the Sea Enchantment Dance. This has been going around the office. Looks like I lost. He said, is your name Marty McFly? Yeah. I've got something for you. A letter. Joseph's is confirmed. Berta Prey's a Democrat. Those are some pretty big words, Joseph. What is this confirmation? Had that envelope in their possession for 70 years. And for 100 generations before that. Before our ancestors came to Earth, they saw the crystalline entity. And they were scanned and they could be put back in the computer at any time. I had a little bet going as to whether Marty would actually be here, and they lost. 7 months, 2 days, I don't remember. Richie Bulls is Joseph. What a nice thing to say about Berta Prey. It's from the doc. Dear Marty. I've got 2. I'm alive and well. He's been leaving at his Canadian coordinates. 1885. What's this all about? He's alive. The doc's still alive. They're asking if he needs help. It's like there's only one man who can help me. And they connect the power. The original Marty goes back in time. It worked, Doc. It worked. You should be celebrating. This is unfortunate for Doc. I just sent you back to the future. I did, but I'm back. I'm back from the future. Great Scott! And he falls over. Ah. To be concluded. I only get a preview of Back to the Future 3 because they filmed them back to back. Really at the same time. Marty being drugged through the streets. Trying to get to the Defiant. They're trying to get the DeLorean working. The school teacher. And Jennifer's okay. A good old-fashioned bank train heist. Back to the Future 3 coming summer 1990. Can you imagine what it's going to feel like when you live in 1990 and it's like 1987 and you're like, wow, 1990. I'm going to have my flying car by then. Even though it's not predicted for another 15 years after 25 years. Wow, 25 years between 1990 and 2015? Holy crap, that makes me feel old and tired. Richie Poole is clapping. Thank you. Thomas is Let's Watch number 3 now. Thomas, I would put it on. Well, I can't put it on because I haven't made the video of screenshots for it. But I would put it on now and just fall asleep and let you guys watch it if you were so inclined. But you guys are free to watch it on your own if you want. Actors, maybe the future is in and they're in West. Maybe it's the future they're in here in Westworld. Jeff Franklin is sad. Jeff, talk to us, Jeff. Resolution's Bird of Prey, I just want to remember everyone to watch my video. I need constructive feedback badly. Resolute. Yes. Okay, guys. Make sure you guys, I will double check. I'm pretty sure I was getting your videos, Resolute. But they look mostly like gaming videos. If I remember. No, Resolute, I was not getting notifications. I apologize. Okay, I have rung the bell, Resolute. And I will look at some of your back videos and I will comment on them. My apologies, sir. I'm glad I checked. Jeff Franklin, 1990. Yeah. Those were the days. Those were the days.
1990, wasn't that yesterday?
No, it wasn't yesterday, Mama Pray. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to call it a day here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Slow internet. Yeah, YouTube is... even watching Anti-Trigger's video today, it was bugging out like crazy. I'm sorry. It's just there's so many people home and internet usage is through the roof.
Everybody stay safe.
Mama Praise telling everybody to stay safe. And thank you all again. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, Monday, Bed Life, normal time, like 5 p.m. Eastern, possibly slightly earlier tomorrow. Residents is Bird of Prey Gaming. I just got 2 videos. 1 NWA, and 1 Clone Wars. Okay. Take care, all. Qapla. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, put the sound back on. This always happens.
Please
There we
remember
go.
to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Birdo Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net.
Good night, or good.
I'm also on social media.
Good afternoon,
on
whatever it is for
Facebook,
you, Joe
Twitter,
Lau.
and Gab.
Qapla, Richie
If you'd like to
Bull.
make a donation, check out paypal.me.
Live long and prosper,
/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.
Actor is asking Joseph if he ate half a kilo of cherries. Good God. Qapla, Jeff Franklin, even though he's saying Qapla, but Qapla. Take care, all, and